Oh hey, what's going on guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're in the new studio. As you can see, we're going to do another product review. We're going to be checking out the Partybox 320 today, so let's go. Alright, so we're just going to run through the specs real quick. You got 240 watts, claimed by JBL. And up front, your driver configuration, you're going to have two 6.5-inch woofers, speed for your bass and your mids, and then your two 1-inch tweeters for your highs. And then, so we're regards on pricing. So this full price is going to be $600. I do recommend waiting for a sale because right now it is actually on sale for $500. And if you really don't need one now or want to wait, on Black Friday you can get one for $400, which is actually what I paid personally. So I would wait for a sale, but that's going to be the pricing. And now we're going to move up top and check out some of the features on the top panel. All right, so moving up top here, we got a few different things going on. This is going to be your microphone inputs here. So this does support up to 2 microphones. You can also buy wireless mics from JBL. So you've got your volume, bass, treble, and if you want to add an echo effect. Do note these are not for the speaker. If you want to control the bass, treble on the actual unit, you will have to download the app, which we will show you later. You got a few DJ effects. If I'm being honest, they're really cheesy. They're kind of stupid. I never would use them, but there's a few effects to play around with. You might use them once and never again. Maybe if your friends are drunk and you want to spam them, but otherwise I would not touch those. Here's going to be your light show. This is going to be, moving this knob is going to change your light show. So you've got a few different lighting effects, which you will see later in the video. And pressing this will turn the lights on and off. You've got your Bluetooth pairing. This is the latest Bluetooth 5.4. Auracast, which is used to connect to another speaker, which again, later in the video, you will see us connect 2 of these. The bass boost button, there's 2 bass boosts. So bass boost 1 is going to be your deep. Bass boost 2 is going to be a bit more punchy bass. Personally, I prefer 1. Indoors, I like to turn it off because you have it on indoors. The bass is a little bit too powerful. It's going to override your mids and highs, but it does work quite well outdoors. And then self-explanatory play and pause button here, and volume, and of course your power. So that's everything on the front. And another fantastic thing about this is it kind of works like a suitcase. So it's got wheels. So the handle comes out and you can easily roll this over pavement, bringing this traveling to events. Honestly, great design by JBL. Yeah, it acts like a suitcase. Decent wheels. Wish they were a little bit bigger, to be honest with you. They're a little narrow, but it still gets the job done. The handle's great if you want to move it like a suitcase. And like I said, the wheels, they're okay. Wish they're a little bit wider, but it does get the job done. And then you've got 2 more handles. Got one here and here, so you can easily pick it up. And like I said, it is almost 40 pounds, so it is a little bit on the hefty side. But yeah, now we're gonna move to the back and show you what you got on the back of the speaker. All right, so moving on to the back, taking a look down here, we're gonna start down here with your charging port. It does come with a charging cable in the box, of course. You got your bass reflex port. This is gonna be for, if you place it, say in a corner, you are gonna get more powerful bass out of it. So placement is key in terms of bass. So this is a new feature of the 320. This is going to be a removable battery. Now it's great with this over, say, the old Partybox 310, is that if the battery dies, you will not need to replace the entire speaker. You can simply remove the battery and put in a new one and you're good to go. Or if you're out in an event, don't have access to a charging port, you can easily just, when the speaker dies, swap out, put in your new battery, and you can keep the party going. All right, now we're gonna go to the top panel. Take a look at this. All right, so you got a USB here. You can charge your devices with this. You got 2 microphone inputs. This one also doubles as a guitar input. And you've got 2, looks like 2 daisy chains, yep, in and out. So I believe with the daisy chain, you can go crazy and do like 100 speakers, something like that. If you do more than 2 speakers, you're gonna have to daisy chain them. So yeah, that's a look at the back. Oh, and the aux in, if you wanna, of course, do a wired device and you don't wanna do Bluetooth. So that's a quick look at the back. All right, guys, this is the Partybox app. I'm gonna show you real quick. So on the top right, you got your power button. This allows you to turn the speaker off when it is playing, so you don't have to physically turn it off. And you've got your light controls. This is gonna be the light feature. So right now, as you can see, it's on bounce, and if I click one of these buttons here, Going to change your lighting feature. You got a bunch of different ones you can play with. And you can also adjust the lights themselves. You can see I'm going from all of the lights to basically none. Turn those back on. Neon's probably my favorite, but you can customize it however you want. And then we've got, of course, whatever song you're playing here. And then you've got some top panel settings. These are just going to be your programmable DJ buttons, which you can see right here in the effects lab. You can program different sounds. Again, these are kind of cheesy. I won't really use these, but you can do different sounds and play them, whatever. And this is cool. This is your custom EQ, so I have it custom. Actually, I just have a flat EQ. As you can see, your mids, highs, and bass. You can go up and down to however you like. Personally, I like to use it in the stock neutral setting. And you've got some presets from JBL. You got your bass boost buttons. You can turn this on and off. You can either do deep or punchy. Personally, I prefer deep. And then just your settings like your firmware update. You can rename the speaker however you want. And then some connection options at the bottom. All right, so what are my final thoughts? Well, I do like the 320 overall. I will say the build quality, it's pretty good. It does have still a plastic housing, which you can expect at this price, but it will get scratched easily, so watch out for that. But overall, I do like the handle, the design. It's pretty solid. It's a good looking speaker. And again, at the $600, I think it's a little bit steep because you are getting into like PA speaker territory. However, when it does get to that $400 price point, that is an excellent price for this, especially if you're looking to get a pair. And keep in mind, the 520 is coming out in June, so very soon as the making of this video, and that will retail for $800. So look for this to go on sale when that does come out. But overall, I think the sound, the bass is very strong. It almost feels like you have a small subwoofer in the room. You know, the mids are decent. There's no dedicated mid-range, but for what it is, it's pretty good. And the highs are pretty clean as well. It gets very loud. I do not have a dB meter on me, but I believe it gets to about 3 feet away, about 107 or so decibels. Great for parties or events. Again, if you just want to set it up, use Bluetooth and forget about it. At a reasonable price, especially when on sale, I can recommend this. So yeah, appreciate you guys watching. If you did enjoy or found this useful, I would really appreciate a like and subscribe. And yeah, now we're gonna do a sound demo where we have 2 of these playing in stereo, and we're also gonna compare with one of them. So hope you guys enjoy the sound test, and we'll see you in the next one.